Good evening. Good evening. This is Don from out of Gallup, New Mexico, and going live here tonight to share some information with you. We'll wait just a moment or two to see who might be jumping on here with us. Good evening. Appreciate those that are signing in here, and glad you're watching with us. And if you want to, let us know where you're coming in from, where you're watching live from tonight. I'm in Gallup, New Mexico, Mountain Time. That's the unknown time zone. Every time you see an announcement, it's like Eastern Time, Central Time, Pacific Time. We got a whole bunch of folks that live out here in the Mountain Time. So if you're in the Eastern Time zone, we're about 2 hours behind you. So it's about 7:35. So I wanted to get this done before we got too late back on the East Coast, and share with you a couple things tonight, and give you a time to jump on here with us, and appreciate those that are watching with us tonight. Won't take much of your time. We just want to share some things I came across today, and we're going to give you about 5-10 more seconds, and if you want to tell us down below where you're watching from, that'd be great. And stay to the end, because I have some very important gift I want to share with you, and appreciate those that's jumping on here from all across the fruited plains of America today. Glad you're on here. All right. I'm a little bit too far away. I've been trying to wave at folks that you're coming on here. Please forgive me if I can't do it. But we have some stuff we want to share with you today. And you might see the title, do you have trouble getting rest at night? I want to share with you, I came across 12 tips that I think are really outstanding to help, because I know a lot of people struggle with going to bed and getting sleep. Now, I'm a different type of person, perhaps. I'm 63 years old, going on 40. Just teasing. But I'm 63 years old. I don't think I acquire a lot of sleep. Many nights, I'm a 5-hour a night person, but sometimes I wake up, I'm tired. Maybe because, as my dad says, sometimes I hadn't spent enough time between the covers, So what can you do to get more rest and get more value out of your evenings? If that's and I have 12 tips I want to share, or I have 12 tips, and because morning and forgive me for reading, because it's so important. I want you to get the truth of this. Morning and evening routines prime you for success, and they help you achieve more, think clearly, and do work that actually matters. Now, I did borrow this from one of our team members, and thank you, KOS. And but doing just half of these suggestions will keep you from stumbling through your day, help you to stay on track, and get the most important things on your agenda accomplished. All it takes is a bit of discipline along with set routines to make your day more productive. And the best way to make your day more productive is to get rest. And sometimes it's not the quantity of sleep, but it's the quality of sleep that you can get. And so again, if you want to share where you're watching this from, that'll be great. And we appreciate it. So here's some evening habits that you can get into. It's going to be a mixture of things that will prepare you for going to bed and getting some rest, and some things to prepare you for the next day. And especially if you're a busy person, especially if you're in business, even if you work from home, or so forth, a good thing to do is evaluate your day. Look at what you've done. How many lives have you touched? How many people have been benefited because you made contact with them, either at work or in family relationships or what? And think about those good positive things, I do believe in taking time for the spiritual, reading His Word and talking to Him. But write down things, some goals you might have in life, some of the key points. It's good to have a date book or a journal just to write down, hey, this was how I got blessed today. Another thing I learned from a gentleman who has already passed on from this life. He was a self-made billionaire, and he taught, Paul J. Myers, he taught that have your day finished before you leave the house in the morning. In other words, the night before, you plan out your day. This is what I'm going to do. This is what my goals are. This is my time schedule. And that way, you're not wasting your day running around in circles. Even as a housewife, I'm going to do this amount of laundry. I'm going to do this at this time and so forth. And I promise you, when you take the time to write down your day, it helps you rest better at night because you're not worried about it. And it helps you to be more productive. Now, I want to share a few things that you can do to help you prepare to rest. One of the things is 1 hour to 2 hours, if you can, do an unplug. Dim the lights a little bit in the house. Don't have the lights as bright. Put your cell phone away. Put your laptop away. I know to some people this is like, oh my goodness, but if you can step away from the electronics, it helps your eyes to become more calmer. It helps you develop and get ready for, good morning, Nurse, good evening, Nurse Nisha. Thanks for joining us today. And, but by getting unplugged, it gets your mind out of the electronic blue light, and it gets you ready that you can rest better at night. If you can, exercise in the evening. This does sometimes settle your blood pressure and helps you to get rest. I'm the morning type person. I like to exercise in the morning, but if you can, get some exercise before you go to bed that night. And one more thing, and I told you there's 12. I'll get those others to you, but the thing is to try to sleep earlier. Okay, if you find yourself going to bed too late, try to sleep earlier. If you're going to bed way too late, don't go to bed 3 hours early, but start going to bed a half hour early 1 week and another half hour the next week, and add that. You'll be surprised how that can help you. I'm going to give you one more of these tips too, is when you set your alarm, put it away from you. Put it where you have to get out of bed and walk across the room to get to the alarm to turn it off. I promise you that will help you get up and get out and face the day the next day. Now, I didn't go all over the 12 tips, but I tell you what I'll do, because I don't want to take too much of your time, because back east, I know it's that time to start calming down and getting ready for tomorrow. But I tell you what, if you'll direct message me, or below if you'll say more info, I'll send you all of these 12 steps, or 12 habits, plus a couple other things about these 12 habits that will help you maybe get that more rest at night, to get better sleep, to get better value out of your rest. Again, it's not sometimes always the quantity of sleep, but it's the quality. Sometimes I'll sleep with my tracker on just to see, and it's amazing. Sometimes you have deep sleep, you have shallow sleep, and so sometimes it's not the amount of time, but it's the quality of the time. So some of these habits, I personally, I'll tell you, I need to start forming and applying it to my life, and I know it will help me. In fact, I'm going to start a new habit tonight. Actually, I'm going before I go to bed, about an hour before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to take one of these purple all-natural capsules and one of these white all-natural capsules. And I know, because I've had friends telling me and sharing with me how that it has helped them to get a better quality of sleep at night, and also help them with some gut health, because we know all health issues come from the gut. And so I'm anxious to add that to my list at night. And again, a purple pill and a white pill, all natural herbal products. And I'm anxious to see how that will help me in my journey to get a better quality of rest at night. So this is Don from Gallup, New Mexico. And some people refer to me as Pastor Don. And good to see. Whoops, that didn't come in here. Get that out of the way. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know what I did. Okay, but anyhow, we're still here. But some refer to me as Pastor Don. Some refer to me as, today people will call me Pastor Dan. Oh well, And but anyhow, like my dad said, don't care what you call me, just call me for supper. But this is a Pastor Don from Gallup, New Mexico. I just want to share some health tips with you. I am taking a study course to become a certified life coach, so I can help more and more people, in their journeys. I believe our journey in life is spiritual, number one. It is relationship, number two. Family. It is health, number three. And then anything else that follows, your business, your career, or whatever. And so anyhow, we want to help folks to get on the right path. So again, Don Phoebus, Gallup, New Mexico, thank you for jumping on here. And if I can figure out how to turn this off, I can't find the off button. Oh, there I see it. Again, let me know that you where you're watching this from. And if you'd like to have those other tips, all the tips that all 12 tips, I only shared about 5 or 6 with you tonight. If you want all 12 tips, be sure to direct message me or let me know below, and we'll get those to you, okay? And got to remind myself to take my purple and white pill. So anyhow, thanks for joining us, and until next time, you have a blessed day. Hey, and get some rest tonight.